So in today's video I will be showing you how to replace a light switch. You might be wondering why I'm going to replace this nice looking light switch here, and there's quite an important reason why, and I'll go through that in a moment. I'm always a bit funny with electrical things because I never know if I'm really allowed to be doing it or not. My understanding of the rules is the electrical work has to be done by a competent person, and so long as you're competent you can do things like change a light switch, change a light fitting, and sort of basic things like that. You can't go adding circuits and taking the cover off the consumer unit, but I think I am allowed to change this without problem. And I am actually going to be making this safer. Now, this is a very old property, and the wiring, aside from the new kitchen and bathroom, is pretty much as it was when it was built. And before I moved in, these are on the wall. And these are class 1 light switches, and they're class 1 because they need to be earthed or connected to the CPC. And these ones aren't because there isn't an earth in the lighting circuit. So basically, if a wire comes off of the connectors at the back here, then in theory this whole plate could become live, which obviously you don't want. So what I'm going to do, in the interest of safety, is I'm going to put this back to sort of how it would have been and use a standard plastic light switch, which I think is a class 2 fitting. Now, I'm saying this through my potted knowledge of watching electrician YouTubers, so I might be terribly wrong, but I think I'm right. But if I'm wrong, I'm sure you will attack me in the comments. So in this video, I'm going to whip off this cover and replace it with something a little bit more simple, like this. This is just a standard Knightsbridge light switch. It is as simple as it gets. It is a one-way switch. So basically it just switches a light on and off. You can get all kinds of different types of light switches. You can get intermediate, 2-way, maybe even 3 or 4-way, but this is just a simple one-way light switch. This cost me less than £1 from Amazon, and I've got a couple of these and I've already installed one and I'm pretty pleased with it. Yeah, I'm going to make this a lot safer by installing this. So I guess I should stop waffling on and get on with it. Now, obviously, before you start any electrical work, you have got to make sure the power is off to the circuit you're working on. So in this case, it is the light circuit. Now, I've turned the power off to the lighting circuit, and indeed all the lights in the flat are off. This is being lit by a filming light at the moment, so that's why it's bright. And can confirm the light is off. So I'm just going to get into the back box and take a look at what we've got. Now, I've got a second camera to film what I'm doing, so hopefully you can see enough. And as I thought, there is no earth wire at all into the back of this socket. There are simply, wow, okay. Look at that, it's literally come out as I was taking the socket off. So that's not very good. So, okay. So before you take a light switch off, it's best to take a photograph of how it's wired at the moment. I know that the red wire was in the COM and the black wire was in the L1, so that's pretty simple for this. And yeah, as you can see, this has got a terminal here for it to be connected to the CPC, which this back box does not have. So I think I'm going to have to strip the wire back a little bit here. Let's do that. So I've got these Stanley Fat Max wire strippers. I really like them. They're just quite smart. So let's strip a little bit more of the conductor off. Perfect. Let's just trim off a bit of wire there. Lovely stuff. Let's do the same on this one. Trim it. Perfect. There we go, that's much better. So yeah, I do like these Stanley Fatmax wire strippers. They're good for all kinds of sizes of cable. So got my new light switch. So there we go. So this one has just got the connectors on. So we've just got the COM and the L1. And we'll open them up a little bit before we start. The only thing with these Knightsbridge light switches that I found is you can make the screw come right out if you loosen it too much. So we're not going to do that. Cool. So we'll go black into L1. Yeah, that's in. And then this red into the COM. Right, give them both a tug. Yep, all good. Okay, so now we've just got to put the light switch in position and make sure the cables aren't caught or in the way. Perfect, it's offered back really nicely. So, in theory, I've got to just screw these into place and then it is done. Now, unfortunately, I've got my little level in the toolbox in the shed and it's raining outside and I can't be bothered to go and get absolutely soaked. So we'll just do this by eye for now. Perfect, so that is nicely flush against the wall. Pretty straight, and that is the job done. So I'm just going to go and turn the power back on and see if it works. Right, moment of truth. Light is on. Excellent. Please remember, this is just a guide to how to change your light switch. It's really for entertainment purposes only. If you're not sure about electrics or anything like that, then please don't touch them because they can kill you. But if you're a semi-competent person, then you can do simple little jobs like this. Definitely got a working light switch now, so I'm a very happy boy. And it's safer because it's a plastic fitting, and even if those wires do pop out, which they won't because they're very tightly in there now, it's still safe. Now I suppose the Knightsbridge ones do come with little covers to hide the screws if you want to, but I'm not that bothered. But you know, that would give proper full-on protection because there's literally nothing but plastic. So yeah, that is the finished job. So if this video has been helpful for you, then please do give it a like. If you've got like any knowledge about the actual rules and whether I shouldn't have done this or not, then please do drop a comment below. But for now, that's it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll be back soon for some more vlogging fun. See ya!